Welcome to a journey that will transform the way you see leadership. Did you know that companies with highly effective leadership practices are 13 times more likely to outperform their competitors? Shocking, right? But here's the kicker. The secret doesn't lie in what leaders do but how they do it. That's where leadership styles come in. In this series, we're diving deep into the heart of what makes leaders tick. From the decisive commands of autocratic leaders to the nurturing guidance of servant leaders, we'll explore the unique flavors of leadership and how they shape our world. You'll discover surprising insights and strategies behind each style, with stories and examples that bring them to life. But here's the thing. Most people think leadership is a one-size-fits-all deal. Spoiler alert, it's not. The truth is, great leaders are like chameleons, changing their style to suit the situation. And by the end of this series, you'll know exactly how to do just that. Are you ready to unlock the leader within you? To inspire, to transform, and to lead with confidence, no matter the challenge? Join us on this eye-opening journey, and let's unveil the power of leadership styles together. Get ready. Your leadership adventure starts now. Chapter 1: The Power of Autocratic Leadership. Welcome to our journey through the fascinating world of leadership styles. Today, we're diving into the world of autocratic leadership, a style that has shaped the destinies of companies and countries alike. Picture a ship with a captain who decisively steers through stormy seas. That's autocratic leadership in a nutshell. Did you know that some of the world's most successful organizations owe their breakthroughs to autocratic leaders? These leaders make decisions quickly, often under pressure, ensuring that the team moves forward without hesitation. It's a style characterized by clear direction and strong control, where the leader holds all the cards. Consider the story of Steve Jobs, who led Apple to innovate and disrupt industries. Jobs was known for his autocratic leadership style, making swift decisions that propelled Apple into new markets. His mantra, "Stay hungry, stay foolish," reflects the boldness of autocratic leadership. But it's not just about making decisions solo. Autocratic leaders are known for their ability to maintain high standards. They set the bar high and expect everyone to reach it. This approach can lead to impressive results, especially in situations where precision and efficiency are paramount. Interestingly, autocratic leadership isn't just about wielding power. It's also about responsibility. These leaders take on the burden of decision-making, freeing their teams to focus on execution. It's a trade-off that, when managed well, can lead to unparalleled success. However, it's important to strike a balance. Too much control can stifle creativity and demotivate team members. The key is knowing when to lead with a firm hand and when to give your team the space to innovate. Remember, the goal is to guide your team to success, not to micromanage every step of the way. In the realm of autocratic leadership, communication is top-down, and the flow of information is tightly controlled. This ensures that everyone is on the same page, moving towards a common goal. But it also means that feedback from the team is limited. As a leader, it's crucial to be open to input, even if the final decision rests with you. The autocratic style shines in high-pressure environments where decisions need to be made quickly. Think of emergency rooms, military operations, or any scenario where time is of the essence. In these situations, the clarity and decisiveness of autocratic leadership can be a lifeline. Chapter 2: Embracing Democratic Leadership. Now, we're exploring democratic leadership, a style that thrives on collaboration and collective decision-making. Imagine a round table where every voice is heard, every opinion valued. That's the essence of democratic leadership, a beacon of empowerment in the workplace. Did you know that companies known for their innovative cultures, like Google, often embody democratic leadership? This style fosters an environment where creativity and collaboration lead to groundbreaking ideas. It's a world where, "What do you think?" is a common phrase, opening the door to diverse perspectives and insights. Democratic leaders are like orchestra conductors, ensuring that every instrument contributes to the harmony. They understand that the best decisions often come from the collective wisdom of the group. This approach not only enhances the quality of decisions but also boosts team morale and engagement. But how does this work in practice? It's all about giving your team a stake in the decision-making process. This might mean voting on key decisions, brainstorming sessions, or open forums for feedback. The goal is to create a sense of ownership and commitment to the team's objectives. Interestingly, democratic leadership can lead to higher levels of job satisfaction. When people feel their voices are heard, they're more engaged and motivated. A study by Gallup found that companies with high employee engagement are 21% more profitable. That's the power of involving your team in the journey. However, democratic leadership isn't without its challenges. Decision-making can be slower, as reaching consensus takes time. It requires a leader who is patient, open-minded, and skilled at facilitating discussions. The trick is to balance inclusivity with efficiency, ensuring that everyone is heard but also moving forward decisively. One of the most inspiring quotes about democratic leadership comes from Nelson Mandela. "It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership." This encapsulates the servant heart of democratic leaders, who put their teams first and themselves second. In an age where innovation and adaptability are key, democratic leadership shines by tapping into the collective intelligence of the team. It's a style that encourages learning, growth, and flexibility, preparing organizations to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Chapter 3: The Transformative Power of Transformational Leadership. In this chapter, we embark on a journey to explore transformational leadership, a style that has the power to change not just organizations but the very lives of the people within them. Imagine a leader who not only charts the course but also inspires their team to achieve more than they ever thought possible. That's the essence of transformational leadership. Transformational leaders are visionaries. They see beyond the horizon, envisioning a future that others can't yet perceive. They are not just managers of the present but architects of the future. This leadership style is about inspiring change, fostering personal growth, and motivating teams to exceed their limits. Did you know that transformational leaders have a profound impact on their organization's innovation and performance? According to research, companies led by transformational leaders have higher levels of creativity, engagement, and productivity. It's a style that ignites passion and drives extraordinary achievement. But what sets transformational leaders apart? They focus on the 4 I's: idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration. This means they lead by example, inspire with a compelling vision, challenge the status quo, and support each team member's personal growth. One fascinating aspect of transformational leadership is its ability to create a culture of trust and loyalty. Leaders who practice this style are not just bosses. They are mentors and coaches who believe in the potential of their team members. They ask, "What drives you?" and "How can we achieve greatness together?" fostering a deep sense of purpose and commitment. However, transformational leadership is not without its challenges. It requires a high level of emotional intelligence, commitment, and the ability to communicate a vision in a way that resonates with others. It's about finding the right balance between driving change and supporting your team through the transition. A quote that embodies the spirit of transformational leadership comes from Steve Jobs: "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." This captures the boldness and creativity of transformational leaders, who dare to dream big and inspire others to join them in their quest. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, transformational leadership is more relevant than ever. It's a style that encourages adaptability, fosters innovation, and builds a strong, cohesive team capable of facing any challenge. Chapter 4: The Freedom of Laissez-faire Leadership. As we continue our exploration of leadership styles, let's delve into the world of laissez-faire leadership, a style that champions autonomy and minimal direct supervision. Imagine a creative studio where each artist is free to explore their vision, or a tech startup where developers pursue innovative solutions independently. That's laissez-faire leadership in action. Laissez-faire leadership is based on trust and respect for the team's ability to manage their responsibilities. It's a hands-off approach that encourages individuals to work in the way they feel most effective, fostering a highly flexible and adaptable environment. This leadership style is particularly effective in fields where creativity and innovation are paramount. Did you know that laissez-faire leadership can lead to some of the most innovative breakthroughs? When individuals are given the freedom to explore, experiment, and express their ideas without constraints, the potential for groundbreaking innovation skyrockets. This autonomy can result in high levels of job satisfaction and personal growth among team members. However, laissez-faire leadership is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It requires team members who are self-motivated, disciplined, and possess a strong sense of responsibility. Leaders must know their team well, understanding when to step back and when to offer guidance. It's a delicate balance between freedom and neglect. One of the unique aspects of laissez-faire leadership is its emphasis on individual expertise. Leaders trust that their team members are experts in their fields and can make sound decisions without constant oversight. This trust can empower individuals, leading to increased confidence and a strong sense of ownership over their work. Yet, laissez-faire leadership can pose challenges in situations where clear direction and feedback are needed. Without guidance, projects can veer off course, and team cohesion can suffer. Effective laissez-faire leaders remain available to support and intervene when necessary, ensuring that the team's freedom does not lead to disorganization or lack of focus. A thought-provoking quote that encapsulates the spirit of laissez-faire leadership comes from Albert Einstein: "Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution." This highlights the creative potential unleashed by a laissez-faire approach. In industries where innovation and creativity are critical, laissez-faire leadership can be a powerful tool. It allows for a dynamic, adaptable work environment where individuals are encouraged to think outside the box and pursue their ideas passionately. Chapter 5: The Nurturing Essence of Servant Leadership. Imagine leadership as an act of service, where the primary goal is to uplift, support, and empower those around you. This is the heart of servant leadership, a style that flips traditional power dynamics on their head, asserting that the most effective leaders are those who serve their team. Servant leaders are a unique breed. They believe deeply in the potential of their team members and commit themselves to their development and success. It's a leadership style that's not just about achieving organizational goals but about enriching the lives of individuals and building stronger, more compassionate communities. One might wonder, can a focus on serving others truly drive success? The answer is a resounding yes. Research shows that servant-led organizations often outperform their counterparts because they foster a culture of trust, collaboration, and mutual respect. In such environments, employees are more engaged, more productive, and more loyal. But servant leadership isn't just about being kind or generous. It involves actively listening to your team, understanding their needs, and helping remove obstacles to their success. It's about being empathetic and accessible, making decisions that benefit the team as a whole, and always putting their needs first. A fascinating aspect of servant leadership is its long-term focus. While traditional leadership styles might aim for quick wins or short-term gains, servant leaders are playing the long game. They invest in people, knowing that the true measure of success is the growth and development of those they lead. Critics might argue that servant leadership is too soft or that it lacks the decisiveness of other styles. However, servant leaders are not pushovers. They possess a quiet strength, driven by a deep conviction in their mission to serve. They can make tough decisions when necessary, but always with the well-being of their team in mind. One quote that encapsulates the essence of servant leadership comes from Robert K. Greenleaf, the modern founder of the concept: the servant leader is servant first. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first. Then conscious choice brings one to aspire to lead. In today's world, where the focus is often on individual achievement and climbing the corporate ladder, servant leadership offers a refreshing alternative. It's about building something bigger than ourselves, about leaving a legacy of empowerment and growth.